So if you guys were thinking that within the AMA Pro Motocross Championship DLC for MX vs ATV All Out, all we were gonna get were like strictly just, you know, the tracks, Redbud, Loretta Lynn's. If you guys thought that's all we were getting, well, you are wrong, because I have found, I'm sure some other people have found them as well, but I have found some hidden features within these tracks that I think you guys are gonna be pretty hyped about. I'm gonna show you how to get to these hidden features, show you guys what these hidden features are. I'm gonna focus on Unadilla in this video, although I am gonna talk about some other tracks and some hidden things in some other tracks as well. So yeah, that's the plan, some hidden things within these DLC tracks. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me, throw any comments down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check out the Once Company, Oppose Nothing, Conquer Everything, linked in the description. Follow me on Instagram at Goonzig Productions. If you just type in Goonzig, it should come up. Toss me a follow, I pretty much follow everybody back. And let's get into talking about these hidden little secrets within these DLC tracks. So this just looks like a normal day here on Spring Creek. Now, Spring Creek itself is a ton of fun. The track is absolutely amazing, but if we come over to this section here, this is going to be the easiest way to get to the hidden secret within Washougal. There's actually a hidden track here on Washougal, so we're going to come down here. I recommend you do this in freeride, or else you won't be able to actually go off the track, and that will be pointless. So hop into freeride, come to the big old uphill. As you're going up the hill, you're going to notice that there's actually a gap in the fence. You can cut out right there and just make sure you don't hit any trees going up. And once you're up here, over the top of the hill, you will see that in the distance there is a red shack. That is the main secret. No, for real, this is like a hidden track. I'm not really sure like what's going on here. I haven't really explored this one. I don't really know like the lines or where we're supposed to be going or anything, so let's maybe try and bust out a lap real quick. If we come in and look on the map, you can see there's nothing, nothing, nothing. This is the main track. And then right here, there's like a whole nother layout. So I'm not really sure what this would be used for. If it's like a kid's track, maybe the old track layout. Who knows? You guys know as much as me. If anyone actually knows what this would be, let me know in the comments below. Does this just go, where does this go? Oh, that's a gnarly bowl corner. Holy, I thought it was just going back to the actual track, but no siree. So, it's a pretty overrun track. It's unique, it's different, and I think some people would enjoy just, you know, putting some laps in here on kind of a secret hidden track. Because there's not many tracks like this in, I mean, any game, any motocross game. You don't really see tracks like this, and the whole vibe, the whole style might actually be like appealing to some people. So yeah, you could definitely probably find some fast, gnarly lines. It looks like there are some big old berms here on this track, and it does actually look like there are kind of two layouts, because this comes from a different place, yet right here you're gonna hit this corner and it'll link up with this track that we were just on. Interesting. So I do think it's just like, it's beyond cool. Oh, what if we go this way? Maybe we gotta go this way? Oh no, that hook's left. I think it's just beyond cool that they have put in the effort to not just go ahead and be like, here is Washougal, Spring Creek. I'm pretty sure I called this track Washougal earlier in the video. This is totally Spring Creek. So that is the hidden track here on Spring Creek. If I called it Washougal earlier, I'm sorry. On Redbud, I know it's sad, but there is nothing hidden. We have no hidden tracks or anything on Redbud, so that is kind of a disappointment, but the only thing I could have seen them doing was maybe putting in the pit bike track, which is like, where is it? It's way over here, isn't it? If that's the finish line there, this would be Larocco's Leap. Yeah, the pit bike track is like way up to the left-hand side of the screen, so they would have needed a huge map to do that. The pit bike track though, man, I saw like 30,000 people on the pit bike track. If you guys don't believe me, look up some footage from MX the Nations at Redbud. I guess it's not even a pit bike track, it's like their nighttime track, so maybe in the future we will see that come to life in MX vs ATV All Out. That would be absolutely crazy. So now taking a look at Washougal, and looking at Washougal, it's actually hard to tell like where the track even is. There's so much going on, I mean, around the track, but no real like hidden secrets. We just kind of have like trails. I'm sure there are some jumps and stuff that you can figure out and find and make work, but there aren't any hidden like tracks, actual track layouts. On Loretta Lynn's, if I'm being honest, there's not really anything too crazy going on, although they do have like the pit. Okay, you can't go that way. So can you even make it over to the creek, or no? Does it reset you here? So this would be, is this a road? Here it is. Here is the creek, the famous Loretta Lynn's creek. So you can kind of send it off this way. There are some gnarly hills and stuff that I'm sure some kids get sketchy on during the week at Loretta Lynn's, but for the most part there is really nothing going on out here. It's just kind of like, I mean, flat, not flat, what the heck, hilly terrain, hilly scenery to fill the background of the track. But the iconic Loretta Lynn's creek, tons of people swimming in this all week long during the weekend of amateur racing. Here it is. But now guys, that brings us to what I wanted to talk about in this video. You know, I had to give it a little bit of length because I needed something to talk about for the first half. So those are the secrets of the other tracks. Now Unadilla, guys, Unadilla was just recently released, and if we come and take a look, we actually have more than one hidden track. We have this little track out here in this corner, and then this track out here in this corner. So this darker track is actually the main track. If you zoom in, you can actually get like trees and everything. You can see there's actually a lot going on here. We got some dirt piles here. I probably won't show you guys that because, I mean, they're literally just piles of dirt. This barn, we will talk about it. Man, we will talk about it. Now, the easiest way to actually get to this track is to come to the sky shot. You want to come to the sky shot, the big old booter jump here on Unadilla, and you just want to kind of turn around. Maybe don't get stuck on the pole. Yeah. Turn around, and we're going to send it off this way. So this is the track in the top right hand corner of the screen. I'm going to go ahead, turn around, and actually set a marker right here. All we're gonna do is get sketchy here on this hidden track. So once again, I think it's absolutely crazy that they've done this. It's not like they've just thrown, I mean, the bare minimum at us. They didn't have to do this, you know what I mean? This isn't technically part of the DLC. This isn't what we paid for, but it is kind of like a little bit of a bonus. So this didn't take no time, right? Like, they put in some effort to go ahead and make this happen. So it is cool to see. Got a pretty gnarly line right there, and there's actually another line, kind of a split section that you can hit through there. But a big old booter. The reason why I wanted to focus on Unadilla for this video is just because, like, the tracks are gnarly here on Unadilla. They're almost like tracks that could be their own track. They could actually just be released within the game with a little bit of work. They are kind of like your typical, I don't know, your typical backyard track. They're kind of narrow, overgrown, they're rough. But for the most part, like, this one has jumps, right? Like, it has jumps, it has different lines, different insides and outsides, and it's just too cool to see. I think they absolutely nailed it. They did an amazing job. And look at this jump right here. We got a big old whip jump. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. You can come down here and do the same thing going the other way. Just toss it. Come down, get caught in the corner. Like, the corners are awesome. The track has a flow. Man, this is awesome. It is too cool to see. So if you guys have the Unadilla DLC, make sure to go pick it up, check it out, and hop in. Hit some lines here. Hit some secret lines. Oh man, don't hit that line. But grab your copy of the game and start hitting some secret lines out here on Unadilla. So you guys can see that, like, you're kind of free to just like flow around, do whatever you want, and make the track work for kind of however you want to play it. I think when I came through this way, I was almost supposed to go up here and then maybe hook right back onto the track. We can hook down here, hit this jump section, which we are getting sketchy in, going off the track. The whoops, man. The whoops killed me the first time I saw them. I was like, no way. Just because It's just another feature that, like, why they're there, I do not know. Are they cool? Yes, I approve. It makes me wonder what this is, too. Is this just like another track that Unadilla has lying around in their back pocket? Like, this track could be amazing. It could be so much fun. I wonder if they use it for like an amateur track or something, or if it's literally just sitting here deteriorating. Now this barn, we're kind of out here overlooking the track, but there's a barn right here, and I think we can jump through it. I was messing around with it in another video. I don't know if we'll actually make it all the way through, but I'm determined to give it my best shot. I spent probably like 2 minutes trying to get into the barn through that jump, and then I realized you can literally just like ride right in, like go up the stairs, ride around, and then just go out the other side. So yeah, you don't really have to struggle to try to get into the barn, but to actually make the jump, that might be the hard part. I think there's a really fine line between going too fast and going too slow, and getting the speed to actually make the jump is really tough. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. There is this little barn you can mess around with, but I'm just crashing. There's also another barn on the west side of the map if you come all the way over here, and kind of the same thing. You can go in this barn. There's actually not a jump to jump through this barn, so maybe we're not supposed to jump through the other one. I don't know. If you guys ever actually make that jump, send me a clip, because I would be amazed. Now if you just kind of head south from that barn, you are met with yet again another track, man. So the main reason I wanted to do this on Unadilla is just due to the fact that there's so much going on, and what I'm showing you here in this video isn't even all of it. There are like trails and more jumps you can hit. I'm just focusing on like the main tracks that are hidden throughout Unadilla. I think it's crazy that the developers have went ahead and done this. I would have never expected it. I don't even know how I ended up finding it. I was just like exploring the freeride map and I found it. If you just actually take a look around the map in freeride, you would be able to find them and be like, hey, that is definitely a track. But I never took a look at the map, so when I found it, I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, if you guys ever actually get bored of Unadilla, the main track, you can come shred some backyard secret tracks and have some fun with that. I would say that this track here, across all of the AMA Pro tracks, this one is probably the most fun. It is, the most flowy, the biggest jumps. It has the biggest jumps. It has some gnarly corners, some big old berms that you can just, sit into and get on the gas. So really, really well done, and a really fun track to just kind of get creative on. Like this section here, I have no clue how they thought of that, but unreal that this even exists. Oh man, you can toss it on these tracks. This hypes me up. This hypes me up for real. So I think that's it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Go check out some secret tracks within the other DLC tracks. That's weird, man. There are tracks within these tracks, so go check them out. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Throw any comments down below, and I will catch you guys all in another video. Peace out.